In this video, I'll go ahead and talk to you about email lists, which is the section here under marketing and how it all works. So this is a marketing strategy and a tool to help you save a lot of time with your clients and to help automate the whole process for you. So once you make a list inside of MailChimp, which I have here a few lists, and you could make more, and the video underneath will show you how to make lists and how to connect your API. But in here, once you already have your list set up, you could go ahead and pull them up and go ahead and connect to which list you would like the email to go to. So now every time you create a staff member, the email will be taken and it will be placed under your staff lists, which are your office employees. Every time you have a provider that's added into the software, it will go ahead and take that email and put it inside your provider list. Same thing with customers. Every single customer that books or buys a gift card or signs up for your account, you'll go ahead and, here I put the wrong one, so you'll go ahead and put my customers, and every customer will go under my customers list when they book or you book them. Anytime an email is entered in the system, it will automatically take it there. Okay, so this is this little section, which is useful for sending any news to your providers or mass email to your customers later. And here is where it gets much more specific. So under every industry, you can go ahead and put a different list if you'd like. So if for and it's also per location. So let's say if you have a location in New York and one in Chicago, you could go ahead and connect abandoned carts, dog walker, Chicago list, and let's say it's or we could call it reoccurring clients, dog walker, Chicago list, and then this one would take them to that list. And every time you email that list, it could be something like, hey, we would like to congratulate all of our clients on winning something. Or to make it specific, you could do something like, hey, congrats on the Cubs, Chicago Cubs, on winning the World Series. To celebrate, here is an extra 20% off. And that probably would be maybe for the one-time clients. You would want to offer a special promotion like that, or either way, you get the idea. It's much more tailored that way, and all you would have to do is make sure that you have lists. There are more lists than one. Currently, I only have one abandoned cart, one reoccurring, and one time, and I would connect every single one to the same one. So since I am not segregating my lists at the moment here inside this account, that's how I would do it. If you want to make it more personalized, you could create a list per every single one of your cities, and then go ahead and make it segregated so that all the time you could make tailored emails to your clients. So now how this works is every time someone leaves their cart, so let's say I'm booking a dog walker in someone's booking in the dog walker industry, and we come to this step, I enter an email, I click go to step 2, and then I leave the page. The customer does not want to book. Now their email is already collected and it's placed in that abandoned cart list. And later, if they come back and finish that appointment themselves, or they call you when you finish that appointment, it's moved immediately from this list to one of the other lists. And now they're either a reoccurring client or they're a one-time client. Okay, and later, if they ever switch services, they'll be moved to the correct list at all times. So if they're a reoccurring client and they decide to cancel, they'll be moved to one-time clients. If they're a one-time client and later reschedule or edit the appointment and become a reoccurring client, they get moved to the reoccurring clients list. So it's always segregated properly, and you don't have to do any manual work. Then you could go ahead and email your clients correctly. And with your abandoned carts flows or any other flow, you could go ahead and create automation flows inside of MailChimp here, where you could set up that whenever someone lands in this list, you can go ahead and launch email 1 automatically immediately after they land here and then follow up with this email 24 hours later, and the possibilities are endless. So it's up to you how you want to do them. And then whenever they get switched, you could welcome them. Thank you for being a reoccurring client. Here's what you should know, this and that. And you could do whatever you want. And then once you set this up one time, you'll never have to touch this stuff again. And this helps increase your conversions. And it basically is a very automated process to help you market your services to everybody. And it's one of my favorite parts about the software. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. And then, of course, with the abandoned carts, it's also when the customers are booking and they don't finish, it does the same thing. So if I log in as a user here, as a customer, and they are a new user and they would want to book an appointment, basically when they click on new booking on your website and they start to book, but they never finish, and they enter their email here, click on find availability and leave for whatever reason, we already grabbed that email for you so that you could start that automation process and however way you want to set it up. And then of course, if they come back, works the same way as it would for admin. They come back, they finish, they get moved to a new list automatically. So this is how the lists work, and you could take advantage of it. If you need to set up automation emails, I would go to MailChimp.com, look at the resources, and start taking advantage of this. They are free as well. MailChimp does not charge you. I do not remember if they charge for if you have to be a paid member to use their automation flow, but I think you might not have to be. So take advantage of it. If you're a free user on Booking Koala, you may be able to use this service for free as well. And that is how the email lists work. And that's it for this video. Take care, you guys.